some of you know this, but I sold books door to door during the summers for a company called Southwestern Publishing. Any Southwestern people in here? No, okay. We knocked on 200 doors a day. We got rejected 98% of the time. We sold, on average, about 2 sets of books a day. And if you sold 2 sets of books a day, you made about $7,000 or $8,000 during the summer. 3 months, 12 weeks, 200 doors a day, cash, check, or charge, I'm coming in, right? And before we left, they put us through a sales training, and they gave us this book called The Greatest Salesman in the World. That's the cover of the book. This is the 4th printing from back in like 1968? 1968. I got it at an auction. This is one of my prized possessions. I paid $3 for it, by the way. They gave us this book, and we had to read a scroll out of The Greatest Salesman in the World every day for a week. And we'd read one scroll for the week, and then we'd move on to the next scroll and read that for the week. And by the end of the 12 weeks, we'd read all the scrolls, and we began to live our life according to these principles. And knowing that emotion was what drove our success during the summer, and Joel, you know how this is, right? I mean, your salespeople will be beaten down on a daily basis because people don't want their houses painted. Yes? And they will either rise to the challenge or they will get beaten down and walk home like this. So knowing that we had emotion on our side, and that was about it, to go out and make things happen, we had to read these scrolls every day, and these were the scrolls. Scroll number 2, I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none on whom I call can defend against its force. I will greet this day with love in my heart. Imagine if you greeted every interview with love in your heart. Do you think the outcome would be just a little different? Can you feel it when someone is saying in their mind, I love this person? If you can't, you will feel it this weekend, because Mitch Matthews exudes love like no one you've ever met in your life, okay? The scroll mark 2, I will greet this day with love in my heart. Scroll mark 6. The scroll mark 6 says, today I will be master of my emotions. It is one of nature's tricks, little understood, that each day I awaken with moods that have changed from yesterday. Yesterday's joy will become today's sadness. Today's sadness will grow into tomorrow's joy. Inside me is a wheel, constantly turning from sadness to joy, from exultation to depression, from happiness to melancholy. Today I will be master of my emotions, and here's how we did it. If I feel depressed, I will sing. If I feel sad, I will laugh. If I feel ill, I will double my labor. If I feel fear, I will plunge ahead. If I feel inferior, I will wear new garments. Some of you have beautiful new garments on, I can tell, just for being here. Garments, I think is a funny word. Here's what we did. To leverage this on a daily basis, we would set a timer on our watch, knowing that all of our buddies out on the field, male and female, are also having a really hard day. When our timer went off, we'd drop to the ground and do 20 push-ups, no matter where we were. So we might be in the middle of a demo, like, and here's the algebra section, beep, beep, beep. Oh, excuse me, 1 second. And you're like ripping off push-ups. And they go, what are you doing? It's okay, there are like hundreds of us doing this all over the country. Okay? On the corner streets, everywhere. I will be master of my emotions. And finally, the scroll mark 7, I will laugh at the world. No living creature can laugh except man. I will smile and my digestion will improve. I will chuckle and my burdens will be lightened. I will laugh and my life will be lengthened, for this is the great secret of long life, and now it is mine. I will laugh at the world. And most of all, I'll laugh at myself. For man is most comical when he takes himself too seriously. Never will I fall into this trap of the mind. For though I be nature's greatest miracle, am I not still a mere grain tossed about by the winds of time? Today I will laugh at the world. So here's what I want you to do. When you get home, you're driving on the interstate and someone cuts you off, greet this day with love in your heart. Be the master of your emotions. Laugh at the world, and you say to that person, what? Godspeed, good friend. I know you're in a hurry. You poor thing, you only have one finger on your right hand. Right? Some of you will get that later. Today I will laugh at the world. Because you know what happens for most people? They get mad, they get angry, they get vengeful, and all of a sudden their emotional guidance system and their thoughts take them on this downward spiral, and their day can go from up here to down here in a heartbeat. Savvy?